Hello everyone. Happy New Year. My name is Vijay Patankar. I'm your host today for this presentation on goal settings. This is my very first video, so I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, and that's how everyone starts. I teach at University of Nottingham in Ningbo, China. Our mother campus is in the UK, and we have another campus in Malaysia. My name is Vijay Patankar. My qualifications, I have 2 degrees, one in computer science and one in MIT Seoul, both from Australia. My certifications, I'm a Cisco certified technical instructor and a Microsoft Systems certified systems engineer. My teaching experience, I've been teaching more than 11 years in this field. I have 2 years teaching experience at the University of New South Wales in Sydney, and for the last 9 years, I've been teaching at University of Nottingham in Ningbo, China. I have more than 25 years of IT work experience in Australia, and my expertise lies in 2 areas: teaching foundation year academic courses and teaching study and life skills. So the next topic, goal setting, is part of life skills. Okay, so let's look at go with the overview. We've got 3 sections. Okay, I'm going to cover this. So the first one, what are goals, and why do we set goals, and why do we need goals, and the difference between a goal and a wish. Section B will cover benefits of goal setting. And section C, we're going to look at some strategies for overcoming setbacks and hurdles. So let's dive into the first one. What are goals? A goal is something you are trying to do or achieve. For example, you may be trying to learn how to drive or to play a piano, or you want to achieve better grades, or you want to lose weight. So who sets goals? Businesses, students, teachers, parents, in fact, everyone. So have you set a goal before? Did you achieve your goal? Hopefully, after watching this video, you'll have some strategies to help you achieve your next goal. So good luck with that. Let's look at the elements of a goal. A goal has an action plan and a deadline. For example, a student might have a goal to complete the physics report by 9 p.m. So that's an action plan and there's a deadline. Another student may have a goal to attend a writing workshop at the Academic Learning Center. So that's an action plan. There are other possible goals. A lot of people may want to reduce their phone time or improve their reading skills. Some may be suffering from lack of sleep, so they may have a goal to get sufficient sleep every night. Others may want to practice their spoken English, so that might be a goal. Practice spoken English 20 minutes 3 times a week. That's a good goal. Those who are into fitness may want to go to gym 4 times a week. That's a good goal. Okay, let's look at the elements of a wish. A wish is a desire without an action plan. Hence, it has no deadline. For example, one day I'll complete my diploma in photography. Or when does that one day come? Maybe some people are, saying this for the last couple of months, couple of years, and they never get around to completing that goal because it's a wish. I wish I could speak English. Well, I've heard many people say that. What's missing here? There's no action plan. There's no deadline. What are they doing? What will they do tomorrow, next week, to begin on this goal? What have they, what resources have they put together? So every goal starts with an idea or a wish. So if you have a great idea or a wish, don't discard it, because that wish or idea can turn into a goal. So convert any wish into a goal. All you need to do is add action plan and have a deadline. Man's dream to fly. going back hundreds of years. This led to the invention of aeroplanes. Today, we take this for granted. In fact, every 15 minutes, somewhere in the sky in my city, an aeroplane either lands or takes off, and we don't think too much about it. But one long time ago, this was a dream. So let's look at the benefits of setting a goal. Goals motivate you. Goals are tools for personal and career growth. Goals help you to focus and be productive. So let's go over some real life examples. I have a goal to learn how to use Photoshop by end of January 2022. So today is 13th of January 2022. So I have just a little bit more than a fortnight. Now, I'm not hoping to be an expert in Fortnite because Photoshop is quite complex, but at least I want to know the fundamentals. I should be able to do the 10 most common things like editing, changing colors, cropping, saving in different formats, changing the pixel sizes. So these are some initial things I want to learn. Putting a watermark on a photo. So that's achievable. I just have 10 things I want to learn initially. Then I can go deeper. It is possible because I have access to internet, I have a laptop, I have time, plus a big screen monitor, which is a bonus, but not necessary to start my goal. I could start without the monitor. So why am I learning Photoshop? There must be some reason, something, to some benefits, that hidden benefits. So let's go over it. I like photography and I have hundreds of beautiful photos that need editing and watermarks, so I can sell them on the internet. So here are 3 benefits from setting this goal for me. Acquire new transferable skills. If I'm good at Photoshop, I can work in some other company that requires editing skills. Create a new channel for income. Avoid wasting time doing unproductive things or activities. So on my following slide, you will check out my photo. So by making these commitments, I can ensure that my time is used more productively and I acquire a new transferable skill. So I think it's a win-win situation for me. This is one of many photos I've taken. A lot of people have told me in the past, Vijay, your photos look beautiful. Why don't you put them on the internet? I didn't know how to watermark them. So now Photoshop will help me, teach me that very skill. So I can start uploading my photos up on the internet. So there are some conditions for completing a goal. Just because you have a goal in mind, it's not automatically going to be completed. It's not going to come to a completion. There are some steps you need to do. So most goals fail because people do not follow it through consistently. They may do it in the beginning, but when it gets harder or when they get frustrated, many will or may consider quitting. So there are 2 ingredients for completing goals. First one is consistency. You got to do it consistently. So if you decided to go to the gym 4 times a week, try and make those four visits to the gym. You can't go 1 week 4 times, next week 3 times, and then 2, and then 1, and then again 2. That's not consistent. The second thing is self-discipline. I can't speak enough about self-discipline. That's the key. That's the fuel that drives the car. It's like you may have a Rolls Royce. It doesn't have a fuel. The car's not going to go anywhere. So you need self-discipline to achieve goals. Okay, section C, overcoming hurdles. Now, no path is easy. Any path you want to tread, there are always hurdles. There are always setbacks. Your mind will resist when you want to start a new routine because you're moving away from your comfort zone. So for example, you're used to waking up at 8:30, you decide that, come summer, I'm going to start waking up at 6 o'clock and go for a jog. It's going to be difficult because your mind and body is used to waking up 8:39 in the morning. 6 o'clock is going to be shock. So you're basically going to be putting yourself out of your comfort zone. So when that happens, your mind will play games and will find excuses. Oh, this is too hard, why can't I do it? Why can't I sleep in today? Why can't I do it tomorrow? I promise I'll do it tomorrow. So focus on the benefits when that happens and not on the process. Tell yourself how you will feel at the completion of the goal. So it's not even the goal. When you come back after the run, you're going to feel better because you decided to do something and you've done it. Start small and build up the routine. Be consistent. This has come up before. To overcome initial mental distractions, count 1 to 5. This distracts your mind and it does not have the time to focus on generating excuses. So for example, I want to do 10 push-ups. I just count 5 and I just hit the floor. There's no time for my mind to think. And before it knows, I already completed 3 push-ups. It's got no time. But if I stand there and think, well, should I be doing it? Should I be not doing it? Should I do it on the floor? Should I do it in this room? Should I go to the gym? I'll never do it. So count 5 and just hit the floor. And that way at least you get it done. Set big goals, but start small. Despite your best efforts and intentions, you may experience setbacks. The trick is not to set goals that are too high at the start. For example, you decided that you want to run 2 kilometers every day from 1st of January, but hey, you've not been physically very fit. So comes 1st of January, do you think you're going to achieve that 2 kilometer goal by running, by covering 2 kilometers? So here's the strategy. Start by running 300 meters for the first few days, and then keep increasing the distance as you build up your stamina. So within 10 days, your body will feel quite comfortable running 300, 400 meters, and then stretch it to another 100 meters. And the body will not feel the shock. For reducing phone time, try doing it in a reverse order. You can't just tonight decide from tomorrow I'm not going to use social media if you've been using few hours a day. I'm going to put my phone away, I'm going to hide my phone. Well, it's not going to work. Try it. Many have tried and failed. So the trick is, instead of saying to yourself, I'm not going to use the phone, say to yourself, look, instead of checking my phone 5 times in an hour, I'm going to check it 4 times. So start reducing your time. And that way, it's a win-win situation. Okay, commonly heard excuses our mind generates. I want to do it. How can I do it? I'll try it out. I can do it. I will do it. I should do it. I think it's time I should do it. I can do it. All those things, it's not action. There's no action here. The only action is when you've done it. Let me give you a real example. I've been wanting to produce this video for 3 years. I've been talking to everyone about my ideas, but I did nothing about it. This New Year, I decided by the end of January, I'll produce 10 videos. So this is my first video. I think it's a good start. I found resources, I met people, I asked questions. I'm new to this whole thing. I'm going and asking for help because I don't know much about editing. I don't know much about, the whole thing. But this is my first video. So I've broken the ice. 3 years, thinking, talking, dreaming about it, wishing about it. Didn't happen. It's happening now, right here and now, right now. So that's the end of the presentation. Let's have a quick check to see what you learned and what you remember. Okay, this is informal. There are no grades. Just to consolidate and review your understanding. So the best way to do it is to verbally summarize what you learned about the 3 aspects. What are goals? Okay, or write a short paragraph for each section. You don't have to write all the 3 sections now, but you can start on 1. So section 1, we covered what are goals, why we set goals, and the difference between a goal and a wish. Section B, do you remember what we covered? Let me remind you. Benefits of goal setting. Okay, they motivate you. They keep you focused. They make you more productive. They help you learn transferable skills. They make you more employable. The more skills you have, the more you can negotiate and find better jobs. Section C, we looked at some strategies for overcoming hurdles. So these were the main topics we covered today in goal setting. But let me remind you of a big trap. People don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. There's no planning. I had to plan this session today. For last 4 days, I'm meeting people, talking to them, trying to find a resource, trying to find a room, trying to find somewhere I could, produce this video. There was a lot of planning. I had to sit down and put that script together. For last 4 days, I've been editing my PowerPoint. Just before the start of the presentation, I found 3 minor errors that I fixed it. It's all part of planning. And I'm sure there's still some errors that may have slipped in. So had I not planned, this wasn't going to happen. So here's a trap. People don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. My next video topic is going to be on goals versus systems. So we looked at goals, we're going to look at systems, and we're going to go back and review goals again in that video. So stay tuned, and I would like to invite you again to my video. So this is my website on YouTube, www.smartmonkey.study. All the videos are going to be free. You're welcome to watch them anytime and multiple number of times. And if you have any comments or if you have any requests that you want me to cover any topics, please leave your comments and I will try and get around making a video on that topic for you. So thank you once again. Welcome to the new year. Stay safe and stay healthy. All the very best and good luck. Bye for now.